Hey, rebels. Okay, Spirit said you are not damaged goods. Okay, you are not damaged. You went through the things that you went through in order to build you up in the strength that you need to be able to care and take care of things moving forward, to make sure that you have stable bones in this foundation and of this empire that it is that you are building. Whether this empire is a building, whether it's a business, whether this empire is just ultimately you. Spirit wants you to know that you are not damaged, okay? No matter what anyone has told you, you are not damaged. So long as you know that you are abiding by the betterment for your spirit, not the greed of your earthly needs, requirements, or what you thought needed to be had. So long as you are moving in the honesty, truth, and sacred sanity of spirit, you are just fine. Everyone goes through stuff. So let's jump straight into this message. So you have obviously had this fear either at some point, another, or now. This fear of leaving, of moving on, of abandoning what no longer suits you, what no longer is seen to be required of who it is that you need to be moving forward. You went through many doors. I see three. You went through many doors. You have been pondering on so much. You've even went back and you thought to yourself, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? Spirit said, so long as you are in those dwelling places of should I, could I, had, how would I be if I did? Confirmation. So long as you are in a pondering space, you're not moving forward. Regardless of the direction that you choose, Spirit would like to see you move. Spirit would like to see you not have yourself in such a divide against yourself. You have the right to free will. You have the right to choose. But if you choose to continue to stay still, stagnant in the past memories of already lived moments, how would you ever reach these milestones of the new beginnings that is waiting for you to greet, to not just greet them, but to be greeted by you, okay, and for you? Your foundation of wisdom is very fruitful. You're very fertile in the sense of you've been through so much, but there is still so much that you have yet to experience. Your success, your loyalty to your success is your atonement of error. So this is a chance and an opportunity for you to rekindle parts of you, to bring up to surface parts of you that you abandoned, that you felt was no longer possible to have available of yourself due to how it looked for others, how it is that others would have been perceiving you to be. Spirit say, let go of that fear. Let it go. Let it go. Only when you're ready. All right. You're very protective of yourself and how you choose to move forward. It's going to be all about you and how you show up with talent and transformation. All right. Also, it's ultimately your choice. There's that fork in the road again, that crossroad. Once again. All right. Let's see what else we have. Up. Follow your North Star, honey. Listen. And the objective. Let's read this. Write down your goal. Writing down your goals will help you in achieving them. Keep yourself on track to reach your dreams one step at a time. So don't let anything phase you. Don't let anything, more importantly, phase you out. This is your journey. Up and at the bottom, we have traveler. So this is the overall message that Spirit wants you to know, hear, and resonate in regards to yourself. But of course, in every venture, there's going to be a bit of messiness because right before things get good, it's going to be a shakeup of some shit. And at the bottom, it got single, successful, and transformation. All right, take a deep breath. Let's jump into it. All right, so soulmate. Okay, soulmate. The healer. The child. Right under here. The concerns of endings. Got it. And conflict. Twin flames. False narrative. And at the bottom, manifestation. So ultimately, this is about you healing yourself, you believing in yourself, you disregarding the false narrative, you disregarding the narratives that has been spun to you about how life is supposed to be. This is about you dealing with yourself and how it has conflicted with you being able to be you, with you and how you see endings. Understand that endings are also new beginnings. In that new beginning, you're going to realize that there's a weight lifted off of you because you have let go of so many different loopholes and bylaws and just disclaimers that you once used to have to carry around with yourself, that pretending that you are, that hoping that you will be able to pretend to be, and so others can accept you. So I understand your fear. I understand the hesitancy. But how can you hit this bullseye? How could you have ever made it, even to the point that you are at now, where you are scared of yourself and your capabilities because you've never seen yourself as you are now? You've never seen or witnessed yourself as you are about to become, so long as you allow yourself to continue to put one foot in front of the other. Yes, you may feel like you are walking on a tightrope, but how would you ever know how talented you really are until you put yourself out there? The concern is the fact that you have done so much to shield your inner child from all the abuse that there is in the world. And little do you know, your inner child is hyped up and ready to go. Your inner child is so confident in you, in all the ways that you have protected you. Because remember, that inner child is you. You want to live. I know it. You know it. Your inner child is ready for it. So get ready to live. Get ready to live. Get ready to stop having those nights where you cry yourself to sleep and waking up, trying to figure out how you're going to conceal the baggy eyes. That's the evidence of what you've been dealing with behind closed doors. You're ready. Spirit doesn't, we don't know how many other ways you may need to hear it, but do understand that you are fully supported in the endeavors that you are looking to proceed forward in regards to bringing your life together in all that you have created to be internally and bring it out into the external. I am smiling so big right now because I don't even feel that I'm formulating the words of encouragement, of understanding that you need, because it's all in you. It's all about you. You are your biggest fan, but you are your biggest competitor as well. And who are you you're competing with? Who it is that you were once upon a time, not realizing that that was you, not realizing that there is no competition, even when the one who you feel that you're in competition with is you. Be yourself. Be true to yourself, because you know yourself in its truest form has yet to be shown. All by yourself. Oh, don't want to live all by yourself. anymore. You had to be sure. Yep. And there we go. Can we get a third leg for this step? Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Right. Just gonna go ahead and build this on now before. So you have been playing with energies, and it's time for you to go back home to yourself. Do understand, and at the bottom we have the Knight of Swords. Do understand that you have been playing with energies that you didn't even know that was toying with you. You took people, you took situations, scenarios so seriously, and not even realizing that Spirit was using you to trap them, and so they can be easily, though to you it was very trying, and so they can be easily moved out of your way so you can be healed. Yeah, I know when we see this devil energy, honey, we get to seeing it and it was like, oh my God, what now? No, you had to deal with the darker sides of yourself, the darker sides of yourself, and the allowances that you were blindly permitting others to participate in your life in and as. It had to be dealt with. No one lives a life of perfection, even those who are birthed under wealth. That money has them so delusional that they don't understand what more there is to life. They don't understand the toxicity that they were raised under. They don't understand how they were raised as a weapon to beat down on others who could have loved them, who could have cared for them, who could have related to them. So when you see the devil, don't get scared. What about the devil that you know to be you? That does not mean to go on an attack of others, because surrounding all of this, you have so much. I mean, don't stop me now, because you're having a good time, by Queen, right? And I did see it. There's been a judgment call, so obviously there was trickery. Even in your own steps, you felt that you were walking away with friends. You felt that you was walking away with so many rewards. But Spirit had to hang your ass up in a hangman position to even get you to see that you too can prevent your own forest fires, right? So though you cast judgment upon others, judgment was already being cast upon you. And now you get to ride this wave because you did the work, because you're doing the work. And with this Page of Swords, yeah, you might feel like, it's a little premature of you, but Spirit wants you to enjoy it. All right? Gonna get a big brother. And 10 of Cups, baby. 10 of Cups right here with the Knight of Swords. Right? You have not been defeated. The only thing that makes you feel as if you have been defeated is the fact that you have had to mourn and grieve so much. And eventually you woke up to realize that you needed it for what you needed it for the experience. And that why would you grieve something so harshly now that you realize was not investing in the best of you to keep you strong, to keep you sturdy, to keep you moving forward. Okay? So enjoy this new beginning. Enjoy who it is that you are becoming. All right, love? Enjoy it. All right, let's split the deck over here. And we had, the Keeper of the Scales. Now back here with protection. There is a feather on this card, and I was thinking about Ma'at. A heart as light as a feather. But how can you have a heart as light as a feather if you have not dealt with your shit? Right? The balance. It says fairness and balance. The Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, and all that you had to withheld, because it was like, if a motherfucker try me again, I don't know what I would do. Spirit said, yes, you do. You was just giving yourself I'm about that life energy, knowing that you didn't really line up with it anymore because you are no longer who you were in the completion, in the incompletion that you were then. So acknowledge yourself for who it is that you are now. Acknowledge yourself for all the room that you have made for you to bring in that new energy. Confirmation. Honey, I felt it bounced me back on that one. Okay. And then you have outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Then we say, you relieved yourself of all that stress, and now you're making space for new. It says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Honey, look. Can we get this top card right here? And it says, unlock the gate, explore the unknown, and walk the new path together. You walk in that path with spirit, you are never, ever, 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 ever alone. Even if you don't see another physical soul, another physical being around you, even if it seems like that there's just zombies walking amongst you, are never alone. Because so long as you keep yourself grounded, so long as you stay in the reality, which is the realism of everyone don't really have a whole lot in common because everyone is on a different part of their journey, just as you are on a different part of your journey from them. What we got here? Tradition. Your values, your ceremonies, the beliefs that you share a memory. Share a memory of yourself. Mourn that memory. Grieve that memory. Let it go. Set it free. Burn it if you need to. It will still be a part of you, which means that you will still be able to relate to those who are not on the level of the journey that you are on. Remember your journey, even though there's levels, even though you are at this level, you can see somebody at a level equal to yours. Their path is all the way over there. Yours is where you stand, where you're gonna be at. What is this? Like a thief in the night, they will try to come steal and cheat. Okay? Somebody feels that you a smooth criminal, that you stolen something from them. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. Yeah, that was a message from somebody. It's tearing up their heart and soul. And we see what's under here. They don't want you to see it. Spice things up. Spirit says spice it up. It's not for a show for them, although they gonna see the show. Okay, they gonna sit on there, like look across the baseball field from someone else's rooftop apartment because they couldn't afford the tickets, and what a view they're gonna get, seeing your name, seeing your identity plastered on that marquee of everything that you built, of everything that you create. But remember, you are not doing it for them. You're mainly doing it for the fact that you have been rewarded with this opportunity. But in a sense, you are doing it for them because you're showing them what is possible. But Spirit said, keep your mind on the prize, which is you. And at the bottom, it says investigate. Look closely. Ask questions. Think before acting. Resonate with that how you need to. Because I'm seeing this egg and something's been cracked out of it. But where is it? What has been birthed from it? What has been birthed from it? What is being birthed from you? Right? So let's get you over here. We want, okay? All right, so sit in silence as you need to. Wonder a bit. Just wonder in your mind a little bit. Where can this take you? If you were to remove fear is not to handicap you, though it definitely can, because that's how the resources, that's how society has taught us. If you're afraid, it's going to handicap you. You got to move with courage. No, fear can also be an inspiration to move in courage, to continue to move, because that stagnant energy, who the fuck does it do a favor for? Stand there, to think about, oh my goodness, what if my life could have been, oh my gosh, if only if. No, go live, go live. And it's a privilege. It's a privilege for you to be able to. Why so? For you to be able to take this time and pause, for you to even hear this message now. It's a privilege that there are so many people who don't have the privilege of being able to listen to this message, even if you got to pause it because there's a sense of distraction and you wind up coming back to it. It's a privilege. It's a privilege for me to have you here. It's a privilege for me to be able to deliver this message to you. It's a privilege, even if you just caught an inkling of this message and only part of it registered for you and resonated for you, to be able to touch something and change something and help you to readjust your equation, to see that things are not as bad as they could have been had you stayed, and if you coulda, if you woulda dared yourself to not be as daring as you have been. I'm hearing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Can I be the yellow one? I want to be Trini. Although, the actress, rest her heart. Oh, Space Age. It says, do not worry about feeling like an outsider. It could be you are ahead of your time, or your idea is ahead of its time. Be patient. The rest will catch up later. Maybe if that's not an amazing wrap up for this, but we gonna get you a number. 2112. It's up to you. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. We're going to get another one. And 2222. Okay. Feminine forces. All right. You can do anything you can do everything by yourself. Put light. Let's try this again. I've never seen this card, so I'm excited. Okay. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you will become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge. Listen. What did we say? And then you have Panther with guidance. It is time to release your passion, live your dream, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fear, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Rebels, I love and adore you so much, but we want to grab right here. Spirit, what do we want them to know, George? Okay. So, microdoses. However that resonate for you. The microdoser. However that resonates for you. Okay. Think about it. Got a second? Ding. All right, Rebels. I love you so much. I love you so much. Go make your life do what it needs to do for you, love. One more. And it says, change your tune. Change your tune. So that whole conversation we just had about fear, that whole message, change your tune. Go Rebels.